What's up, NNP fam? We're going to get in the lab here on Sunday, all right, and take a peek at some of the BU goals against Colgate on Friday night. As you know, we were boots on the ground, but a few things jumped out at me, all right. The biggest theme that I sort of saw here was Colgate ended up sliding to the sweep, or at least thinking about sliding to the sweep off of the Mirror Man in BU's version of pairs. Now, it's not a classic pairs, it's more of a 4-2 action, but they still decided to slide off of the Mirror Man to the sweep. And I'm going to show you why that is something that is really, really hard to execute. Okay, so we start with this first one. All right. The Mirror Man. Mirror Man's 11 right here. Okay, Mirror Man's 11 right here. All right, which is going to put this defender in a spot where Colgate's decided to slide off of him. All right, so let's take a peek. And to be honest with you, they go a little quick. Now, Colgate themselves is a quick sliding defense. I personally am scratching my head as this Dodger is running away from the goal, but I mean, they made the decision. Now, what that means is one of these pipe defenders, and it's the ball side pipe defender, has to come play the throwback, or what we like to call here at NNP the money ball. All right, the money ball. The throwback is a killer usually. Okay, so now the pipe defender has to come play the wing. And in this case, if you back it up, you'll see it's going to be this guy clearing through. Okay, it's going to be this guy clearing through, which is going to play a part here. But even if he just stood right here on this pipe, it's going to be him flying up off of it, and you'll see that later in a different clip. All right, so as he goes, defender goes to play it. Now, what this means is the 2-on-1 is actually on the crease with 5 and 14 and 29 because 9's matched up on the backside, 1's matched up at X. All right, which is going to put them in a bit of a predicament. You run it, 5 seals 29, who's got to play 2 because we haven't recovered yet. But even if we were recovering, we're on the back side of this cutter. And then Jimmy Core does what Jimmy Core does, the pride of York, Pennsylvania, with the silkiest mitts in the Patriot League. I will crown his ass with those. Watch this finish. Right in the bottom corner. All right, if we slow this thing down, cut, never get the recovery there. 29 stuck in the 2v1 behind the back, and watch the goalie's right foot, that bottom right corner of the goalie, goal shooter's bottom left. Bang, I'm going to play it for you so you can see it. Bang, right where it goes. All right. So that's the first look at Colgate early in the game, sliding off the Mirror Man. All right, we get another example of it here later in the game. Okay, again, slide to the middle. We don't slide there, dodging to the middle, sweep action. We don't slide this time, but the defender shows far enough away from the Mirror Man that the pipe feels like he's got to go. Like, this is a dangerous area, all right? Especially because that's BU's Timmy Shanahan, arguably rookie of the year in the Patriot League, one of their top point getters for BU. We got to go play that dude, and he's a lefty. He's in a spot to score there. Okay, so if you jump back to the beginning, we show hard enough, which is as good as a slide defensively, as good as a slide for the defense, which for the offense, he committed his hips. That's a money ball. We're throwing that thing back because he's committed. We've got space, and now we create that slide. Now, because we come off of that pipe, we're throwing the one more, and our 2v1 is between the two pipe guys. Offensively, we love 2v1s close to the goal. Love 2v1s close to the goal, and it doesn't get any closer than between the pipe guys. Bang, one more, score it. Too easy, right? And this all started because of just a heavy show defensively. They're talking about it. This was clearly something that Colgate game planned for and decided to go with, right? They're both pointing. Both defenders are pointing. Yep. Okay, we're good here. I'm the next one. Yep, I'm there. Come, rotate. Can't get down the back fast enough. Score it. And they don't even slide that time. We still get something off of the mirror, the defender guarding the mirror man, showing hard enough. Okay, here's another example. This time down the alley, we slide off the mirror man. Now, this money ball doesn't hurt you as bad because you're throwing it away from the goal. Right? We're throwing it away from the goal, further from the goal. Versus when we sweep, we're throwing it closer to the goal in the money ball. Okay? And when we throw back here, defensively, we get to hold our pipes. You want to be strong on your pipes. Okay? So here we are, throw this money ball back. We rotate into it. Perfectly executed by Colgate. All right, perfectly executed by Colgate. But now we've got another action on the backside. All right, we slip. We slide off the mirror man. Sorry. We slip. We slide off the mirror man to the sweep. Okay, we slide off the mirror man to the sweep. And now the offensive player doesn't mirror as hard, but it's put this pipe defender in a really tough spot because he knows he's the next one to rotate. So he starts to rotate, but the ball carrier, understanding what their scheme is, says, okay, you cheat, I make you pay. So that defender cheats to the money ball, and we skip it right to the pipe, and we score it. Just really interesting decisions from Colgate as far as sliding off the mirror man. And BU certainly took advantage. Coach Slippo, offensive coordinator for the Boston University Terriers, is one of the best young minds in the league and in the country. So really interesting to break it down. And then I got 3 more clips here of just BU doing some great stuff offensively. So we're just going to let these ones roll. All right, we got this first one out of a timeout. Okay, we got some window dressing here on the lefty side, and then we get a flyby. Okay, we get a flyby. Hesitate on the flyby just long enough for the sweep. We get a flyby. We've got to get a show from the pipe because we're a little bit behind. And what does a show off the pipe? We're not strong anymore. We follow that, catch it, score it out of a timeout. And this is just Jimmy Core's silky mitts. Oh, man, the lever pass is something that is just incredible. Off the bounce, lever pass, one more, tap in. Yep, we're going to watch that one more time because it's beautiful. Bounce pass, lever, one more. Jimmy O'Connell with an incredible handle. Timmy Shanahan with an incredible finish on the backside. And then this is my favorite. This is a juice goal. Okay, first off, if we're going to learn anything, top-down feeds, not really anything this guy can do with the ball. We throw this top down. So if you're a young player watching or a coach watching, top down feeds, slim to none as far as success rate. Okay. But watch this play by number 12 here, Zach Travellini. All right. He doesn't give up on the play. The dude doesn't quit ever. All right. I'm going to run it back, let it play. Gets through the ground ball, gooses it. And then we get another goose handle by Jimmy O'Connell to skip overhand to the far corner. Like, just awesome stuff. This has nothing to do with scheme. This has to do with dudes working on their stick, making good handles, and then watch. So one, the skip, put it right on his ear, and then watch Jimmy Core's stroke right here. High to low, right in that low corner. Bang. Unbelievable stuff from the Terriers. The 2 seed in the Patriot League Championship Patriot League Conference playoffs. Gonna be awesome to see what this young offense can continue to do. NNP out the lab here on a Sunday.